I'm here with Liam the Terrible.
Stan Blade, as I live and breathe. How are you, babes?
Good, thank you, babes. I was in bed when you went 10 minutes. I went, go on then.
I was in bed when you messaged me saying, can you do today?
What can you do today?
I just figured I might as well get it out of the way because, to be honest, like, it's been a long time coming, hasn't it?
This is the longest one. I've even been chasing you longer than Dan Sprague. Tracker G messaged me this morning and said he's just woken up. That was at 6 o'clock. So I think that he'd been day drinking. He had a day off yesterday.
Yeah, I think I saw on Instagram that he'd been drinking.
He's one of those lads, isn't it? It's Friday.
He's a lad. He's a proper lad.
Friday, the sun's shining. Stella Artois.
Yeah. You can tell by his haircut that he's a lad. He's got a lad's haircut, hasn't he?
Get pissed. Give the wife a slap. That's a joke.
Yeah, probably.
Doesn't do that.
Have we got like a schedule? What we're talking about, like an agenda?
No.
What is it? What is the aim? What?
It's called TikTalk, so anything TikTok related.
Oh, right, okay.
Media. I just ask you loads of questions. What's you said you got some beef on Instagram saying people trying to ruin your business. Was you being dramatic?
No. It's a long story, and I can't really go too much into it. But basically, I built a van for somebody that, and then they were YouTubers, and they were very passive aggressive and implied that it was shit after it were done. But all the things that there weren't really problems with it, but the problems that they had were kind of dramatized for their channel. You know what I mean?
Right.
So anyway, they've ended up putting a formal apology up on their YouTube channel to say that it weren't what, you know. It's just shit.
It's a shame when you fall out with people.
It is a shame when you fall out with people, innit? Because I like to be friends. Well, not friends, but I like to sort of not be enemies with people.
Yeah, of course. What's the deal with you? You've got a girlfriend.
Yeah.
What's her name?
Do you know what? She was really pissed off when you sent me a voice note ages ago saying, "Oh, I didn't know you had a girlfriend." And she was like, "I thought people knew that we were together." And I was like, "Well, I don't really talk about it online." And then because you'd said it, she was like, "See, you keeping me a secret." And I was like, "Well, I'm not. I just keep you away from that kind of thing because of fucking drama."
Yeah, it's a good idea because when I joined the app, I was with Caitlin and Alfie, and obviously when it's going good, it's good, isn't it? And everyone's like rooting for you, and everyone loves your videos and all that.
Yeah.
And then one day you have to do a video and go, just so you know, I'm not going to be doing videos with Caitlin anymore because we split up and that. And then everyone's like, what's going on? And then people are fighting. And the breakups are hard as it is sometimes without random people, without any photos, wanting to know what's going on and why it's happened.
And also, not just that, like, it's how much trouble people on TikTok like to cause, not just in your relationship, but in your normal life. Like, I've seen things on this app of people getting fired from the jobs and falling out with, like, relatives being contacted with. Didn't somebody send Mr. UK TikTok official's uncle a picture of him naked or something? No, don't laugh. It's not funny. But yeah, but you know what I mean, though. Like as soon as people find a fucking weakness, they worm their way in and they'll fucking try and cause you some trouble.
Yeah, it's like the video I just sent you a minute ago with Bill. He had people contact. Yeah. He contact his work and that, and he got
fucking mad.
He got in shit at work. So he had like a normal job. Do you know what I mean? What else is that?
Yeah.
Do you know that Daft guy, Daft Unicorn, Daft Blast?
Yeah.
Me and him hate each other, but we used to love each other. Anyway, he fell out with Adam Oakley. I don't know if you know Adam Oakley.
Yeah, he's
Go on. Frozen. Liam, you frozen, my darling. You frozen. Oh, he's on fucking 4G in the fucking caravan. Liam. Liam. People's not gonna be like this. Sorry, guys. Hello.
Are we back?
Yeah, you keep freezing.
It was you that was freezing. Anyway, you said Adam Oakley and Darth Unicorn.
Adam Oakley does like acting and that, doesn't he? And
right, I don't know.
Yeah, he does a bit of acting, and that Darth Unicorn, whatever he's got him fired from his job. I done a podcast.
Really?
He was working in London, and he was in the hotel, and he was living the dream. He was going to do a Sky series, and he was staying in the hotel, and he was like well happy, because obviously it's hard to get work sometimes as an actor.
Yeah, it is.
Thing. And then he'd done a video just saying like, I hope you're happy because I've just been called into the office and I've been sacked. They don't want to work with me anymore because there's too much TikTok drama.
Fucking hell, that's shit. I quite like Darth as well, but that's shit. That's well shit.
Yeah, I used to like him. I can't remember why I fell out. I think I fell out the first time because when he joined the app, he used to duet me all the time and shout me out and say I'm the person and all this words. And he done this thing where he followed 10,000 people on TikTok, which is the maximum you can do. And then he sat there and unfollowed everyone. And I was one of the people that he unfollowed. So that's when we first started falling out.
Were you upset?
Yeah. Not upset. Not upset. I was just like, if I
listen, did he actually hold on? Did he actually other than just unfollowing you, did he actually do anything proper to upset you? Or were you just upset? We just put that he'd unfollowed you?
That was the first. If I unfollowed you, you'd think like, what are you doing?
I can't keep up with your accounts. I see an account come up and I'm like, I'm sure I was following him. Oh, he's not following me back. Like, you've got that many accounts now. I just don't fucking think about it anymore. We're not TikTok friends anymore because we're on WhatsApp, so we've moved up a level. You know what I mean? If you deleted me off WhatsApp, I'd be pissed off.
Yeah, or if I unfollowed you on Instagram,
I wouldn't even notice.
You unfollowed me on Instagram, remember?
Yeah, but again, that's if that was me personal account, and I would have done. I unfollowed everybody except for Slipknot. That was the only thing I was following.
Yeah, you unfollowed me. Anyway.
It was no actual drama. I didn't realise you were this sensitive. I thought you were like a tough. You got tattoos on your face and that. I thought you were fucking noted phase. You know what I mean? But now I realise you're a sensitive little sausage.
I can be quite sensitive, but no, I'm more. Someone unfollows.
Do I follow you now? Do I follow you now on Instagram?
Yeah.
I'll try not to unfollow you ever again.
Thank you. No, if someone unfollows me, I just think, well, what's their fucking problem? Like, what have I done? Why? Like,
I unfollowed everybody. It was not personal. I didn't think like fucking Stan Blade's a bit shit nowadays. Oh, here he is on his 12th account. I'm gonna unfollow him on Instagram.
Oh, I'm going back to Darth, and then Darth sent me a voice note once and said I can't be associated with you anymore because you've done a video sticking up for Ian Moore. This was about 2 years ago. I can't remember. We just kept clashing, and then one time I was live with Josh from England, and me and Josh from England was doing like a rap battle, and then Darth come in the comments and he was like, "Oh, Darth's in," and I was like, "I can't stand that guy. He's a fucking dickhead. Like, he's all up my arse all the time, and now he's just like got loads of followers, and he's like cut me off." And Darth was going, "Get me in the live, get me in the live," and Darth just went absolutely fucking batshit crazy.
Really?
His eyes were bulging out. He's spitting everywhere, and Josh had to cut him off because he thought he was going to get banned. And everyone was going, "He's going to kill you." And that was that. And now every time he sees my new accounts, he just blocks me quickly.
Fucking hell.
He's a bit weird, isn't he?
Yeah. I mean, again, I've got no personal beef with him. I think he's an all right bloke. I've got him on WhatsApp, but I don't speak to him very often. But I do, you know, I've seen him. He seems to have gone through some shit, but I can't keep up with what's going on in his life. Like, he was a Bitcoin mogul fucking 6 months ago, and now then he quit his job, And now I don't know what he's doing. So he's hard to keep up with, isn't it?
Yeah, but Mike, did he quit his job or did he get fired for being a psychopath? And then he done a thing saying, "Oh, I deleted my TikTok," and I was like, "He didn't delete his TikTok. He got banned. I swear he got banned." And I spent about an hour trying to find it because you know when someone gets banned, you can't find them, can you? Sometimes unless you click on the app. So I spent ages trying to find the app, and I clicked on the app, and it said this account has been permanently banned due to multiple violations. Right. And then, so obviously, I green screened all that and stitched it with him saying that he'd left the app. So I just wind him up, and he winds me up. But,
so you're the one that's been a cunt towards him, then, like.
Yes, but he started it. We might wait. We might.
I'd hate to be on the wrong side of you. Like, I'd hate you to go through my acts and stitch me in that just to prove me wrong.
Yeah, because I've only just.
By the way, on that, you've had, like I've said many times, you've got about 12 accounts, right? Have you noticed that things have changed on TikTok as far as bans go? Because I was getting banned every single week. Every single week I'd get banned for a week. As soon as I got back on again, another video would be banned and I'd have a ban. And also it would do that thing where you'd win the appeal, but you'd still be banned. And that happened for months and months and months and months and months, every single week. And then about 3 weeks ago, I got 2 videos taken down for nudity because I was in the bath when I did it. Obviously, you can only see the top of my chest. But they didn't ban me for it. They just took the videos down. And then yesterday, I got a video taken down for bullying and harassment, and they didn't ban me for it again. So I've had 3 violations where I've not been banned for it, whereas before, I'd been done by now. My account's not showing multiple violations anymore, which is what it was doing before as well.
Yeah, I've not noticed anything good about it. That sounds like...
Really?
Yeah, because I got banned for 7 days and I appealed it and I won, and then they changed it from 7 days to 4 days, and that's happened to me the last 2 times.
Yeah, that's what's happened to me loads of times, but I've had 3 violations recently, no ban, which I think is fucking good.
The last time I got a video, it said, "Warning, the next time you could be permanently banned due to multiple violations." I got on the violations.
Yeah, I've had that one as well.
I got on the violations. There's 13 violations. Right at the very bottom, there's one that says this video can't be restored. So all the other ones, literally 99% of them, have been restored. So how are they violations? Get them off the fucking list. I don't understand.
Yeah, totally. And there's nobody. You can't contact anybody there. I've sent fucking hundreds of emails to every email address. In fact, I've got a group on my emails. I've got a group email, which is every email address I've ever been given for TikTok, and I just send them one email and send it out to all of them.
Yeah, I was still trying to get my biggest account back, and I've spoke to them twice, and they keep saying the same thing. Your account was banned due to security policy, and I was like, "What does that mean?" And then
it was on your live when I came in with you that I got permanently banned from lives. It was that was not far off a year ago. I was on a live with you, which I don't really do very often, but we were doing one of them dual things with gifts, I think, and I just got banned for nudity.
I don't know if that was the time you was going, "Oh, you're on Pornhub, tell me the thing," and you was trying to search.
Yeah, probably that. Yeah.
So
yeah, it was that. Yeah.
That's what
I'm trying to find it. Yeah, I wanted to see what it looked like.
But at least you can appear.
Does it look anything like your head? Like, is it?
Yeah, massive.
I imagine.
Massive.
Yeah, I imagined it would do. Yeah.
That's what I said last night, which I don't know if you remember, but I was with my ex for 3 years, and she said something one day about me being circumcised, and I was like, "I'm not circumcised." "What are you talking about?" She was like, "Yes, you are." And I was like, "I think I fucking know. I'm not circumcised."
You just got an acorn.
So that can go in the promo clip.
Yeah.
We need to.
I can't have any drinks today.
Listen,
are you drinking water?
I'm drinking boost anyway.
Yeah, but you'll get kidney stones.
Yeah.
You don't want that.
like last night, I was drinking an energy drink on the live, and everyone was going, drinking an energy drink this time. But if I was drinking a vodka,
Yeah, with me, I was saying it.
everyone says it. If I was drinking vodka Red Bull, no one would say anything.
Yeah, that's true. So what's the latest TikTok dramas then? Because I've kind of been off it a little bit this month. I've not really been on as much.
Mr. UK
kicking off?
official is stuck in Cornwall. He was in Newquay. I used to live in Newquay, and then he went to Falmouth, and I used to live in Falmouth as well. He's gone down there, and he's got kicked out of the hotel because people keep pranking the hotel because he's leaked his address. And it is genuine because he rang the receptionist, and she's like, "You're banned, like, and the police are involved. Please don't ring here anymore." You can tell that it's genuine. And he's like, "I need a refund, blah blah blah." And then he was literally on the streets saying he needs like someone to PayPal him £100 for a hotel. And I was thinking, I lived in Newquay. I don't know if you've been to Newquay. It's like a surf town, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's so many hostels there, and I used to live with this girl. And we had a bit of a row, and I went and stayed in a hostel for like 20 quid. I swear. He is a travel lodge there. You don't have to stay in like middle range hotel. Yeah.
Yeah, but he is a celebrity though. He's a public figure, isn't he? So he wouldn't want to be staying in anywhere that one of us would stay in. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. But it's like he was with his dad, and his dad was like, "Where's the 30 quid, Jeremy?" And he hasn't got 30 quid. And then the next video, he's saying he gets £500 all the time for appearances, and his OnlyFans is like mental. So what he does on OnlyFans is it's free to join, but then all the videos are locked, and he's charging like $20 for a video. And you look at the time scale, you can't see the video until you pay, but you can see how long it is. And it's literally like 3 seconds and 2 seconds.
Really?
Shit like that. People are putting them on Reddit.
Did I hear somewhere something to do with chocolate milkshake?
Yeah, I haven't seen it, but he got in the bath naked with a balaclava on, but it wasn't a balaclava, it was a hat with the eyes cut out. And then he poured all chocolate milkshake on him like sexual. And people are putting all these fucking screamer calls on Reddit. So now he's suing. Really? He's trying to sue Reddit. And he's just suing everyone. And
he's an interesting character, isn't he?
Like I keep saying, sorry that I repeat myself, because I speak to someone every new on the podcast, but I'm always repeating myself because it's new to you. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I used to speak to him last year, and he was normal. Well, he wasn't normal, but he just used to dance in Tesco's. So, and I used to stick up for him and like just leave him alone. He's happy dancing. But he never used to come on the live. He never used to beef. He never used to talk to people. He just used to dance. And now he's gone like mental.
I've stuck up for him loads, and I will continue to stick up for him. I think that some of the stuff that has been said about him, and I just can't help but feel like if there's going to be a fucking TikTok suicide, I think he's going to be the guy.
Yeah.
It's nuts. Like I keep hearing people saying, yeah, but he lines himself up for it and all that, but not that level of shit. Like, that fucking guy. What's that guy called that keeps fucking going live and fucking bullying him?
Sam Pepper.
Yeah, that guy's a prick.
Sam Pepper's like a minor celebrity. He was in Celebrity Big Brother.
I've never heard of him before. Anyways, he's a fucking prick. He's a bully.
I never ever watched Big Brother, but I happened to watch it that year. This was years ago. And he was on it, and my friend was telling me, and I was like, "Oh, fucking, I've seen him on Big Brother. I watched that years ago." He's like a YouTube sensation, and apparently he lived in America, and he made loads of money in Bitcoin or something. But he's done loads of charity work, and he's like just fled the country and stole all this money. Apparently,
really,
he's like being banished. And he done a video on YouTube where he had a hoodie on, and he tucked his arms in the front of the hood, so it looked like his arms were there, but then he had his arm out the bottom like that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he slapped a girl's ass, and she went mental, and I think he got cancelled on YouTube. Now he's on TikTok, and he's back in the UK. But yeah, he's just pure bully. I know that I've probably bullied Kev a little bit, but not.
I did the thing where I went on his talent show thing and did an impression of him and recorded it all and thought it was proper funny. But that's kind of like, I'm not trying to justify it because again, I probably added to that bullying, but I didn't realise the level of how much he was being bullied at that time, and I just thought it was funny to do an impression of him dancing. There was no malice in it. And you see the stuff that's fucking coming out now, like it's nuts.
Yeah, Sam Pepper is going out of his way to proper bully him, and someone stole his hat, didn't they?
Yeah, I saw that as well. But again, like even stuff like that. So all the it comes up on my For You page all the time. All these videos of people hitting him, harassing him, stealing stuff from him. When did assaulting somebody, harassing somebody, and stealing from somebody become entertainment and funny? Like, it's not funny, is it? Like, if it were anybody else in the street getting beat up, people would be like, "Oh my god, I can't believe those thugs have done that." But because it's him, they're like, "It's funny." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Still fucking beating somebody up. It's still being a dick to somebody.
Yeah, I just think because he's just so horrible in some of his videos, people just don't have the patience.
I agree. Listen, I'm not completely defending him. He's obviously an odd character, but that level of bullying ain't fucking cool. You know what I mean? It's like, because he's obviously got issues, and I sort of made a joke about it last night. But when did it become fucking funny to pick on people who've clearly got some sort of disability?
Yeah,
because he has. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's a few people.
He's just taken over from Jordy Wheeler now, hasn't
he? Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Jordy Wheeler. I know remand that do you know Alex at UK Child Falls, paedophile hunter guy?
No, I'm not.
You know them paedophile hunters?
Yeah.
Have you ever met them?
Not met them, but I've seen them. I did have a chat. I had a chat with some of them round back at Tesco's once.
On YouTube.
Yeah.
No, I spoke to him and he was saying that he was live with him and he jawed live with him and he had like a BB gun on the table.
Yeah.
And he'd been arrested like about 2 years before for imitation firearm, and he got arrested again because it was a BB gun, but they classed it as an imitation firearm again.
Yeah.
He already got previous, so then he went on remand for that, and for Snapchatting a girl. She was 20 or 21, and she pretended she was 15, and she was to catch him out. And she was saying like, "I'm sorry, I'm 15," and he was like, "Don't worry about it," and all that. And then he was like wanking down the phone and stuff.
So you can't really defend that. You know what I mean? That's pretty shitty. You know what I mean? That's not pretty shitty. Like, it's as low as you can probably go. Like, so I'm not going to defend that. But again, like, I've got to be careful how I word this. But that aside, like, he's been caught out doing something, but all the shit before that point was completely unnecessary, like the bullying. I know that it was a pretending to be an army in that, but that's just it's, again, another clearly disabled person made a comment about being in army, then realised he made a mistake but tried to cover it up. And before he knew it, because it was on TikTok, it blew up, and then he got Ricky Vett fucking pecking his ear off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, he's been caught out doing so much shit. But before that, I don't think that he fucking deserved the level of bullying that he was getting.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, he done the army thing, then he done the dog thing.
The dog thing was pretty bad as well, yeah.
And then, yeah, the Snapchat thing. But this was just some random girl. This wasn't like a proper sting, because Alex from the UK Child Force was saying, like, it's not what you do. Like, it probably won't stand up because she was 20 and it's more like entrapment. You need to let them come to you, not
you go. So not many people know this, but I used to work in a secure mental health unit. I used to work there. I wasn't in there. They didn't just let me wear a uniform because I was in there for so long. I used to work there, and the main people that were in there were substance abusers and paedophiles, right? So it was a very small unit. There were about 10 people that lived there. And, saying about raising my hand, sorry. Just wait for them to go past. So basically, I got to learn a lot about those kinds of people. And most of the people that I worked with in there had some sort of disability themselves. So there were people there with Down syndrome that had walked out of a park holding a child's hand and all that kind of stuff. Like there was the high risk of abduction. But what it was that they don't understand that they're just walking away with a child because they think that they're the same. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A lot of I'm not trying to excuse before anybody jumps on that bandwagon, but there's reasons why people like that do that. So Jody Wheeler, I'm not trying to defend him. I'm just saying that another perspective is that he might not think that he's too far away from that age. You know what I mean? So might think it's all right. I'm not excusing it. He's still a dick, but you know.
Well, the thing is, he's 19.
Yes, he's not far off that age, is he?
So if you think about when you was 19, don't know what you was doing.
I still didn't bang any 15-year-olds when I was 19, but still.
Not 15, 16, maybe 17.
But these online paedophile hunting gangs, most of the ones that I've seen, the people that they catch are clearly fucking disabled. You know what I mean?
Yeah. If you look on TikTok, everyone's disabled. All these paedophiles things, I've never seen one that's not clearly like disabled. There's really.
Yeah.
I said the same thing on one of the videos. Mark Fairley, the most prolific one.
Yeah.
Like we say, we're not excusing him, but he's clearly like disabled.
Yeah. Which is why, again, I these paedophiles are great entertainment as well, and I enjoy watching them and that, and I think that what they do is brilliant because the police don't do it. But I think that at the point where they realise that person is not fucking up, 100% fucking. How do I put it? I'm trying to be politically correct. Once they realise that they're not a full fucking picnic, they should just fucking stop with the filming. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because Mark Feely, don't get me wrong, is fucking a monster. But now, wherever he goes for the rest of his life, he's getting beaten up and all that kind of thing. And that's not how you teach people lessons. That's not how you deal with a problem. Putting disabled people's faces on the internet and saying this is what they've done ain't the fucking way to deal with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
Because he's clearly fucking disabled. You know what I mean?
I saw one the other day with these paedophile hunters, and the fucking woman comes in and starts shouting at the man like this is a man that's done paedophile hunting for years, and he is a paedophile. And she's calling him out. It's really fucking awkward to watch. And the police come and take him away, and he's like, it does make me think, like, why do these people do this?
I wouldn't even know where to begin thinking about what goes through somebody's head. Like I've not really been on dating sites for a long time, but if I was on like a dating site and somebody said, "Oh yeah, I'm 15."
No, I meant the hunters, by the way. I don't know.
Oh right, okay. I was just trying to imagine what that.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I meant the hunters. Like, why do they do what they do?
Well, let's be honest. It's a cash cow, innit? You know what I mean? They're earning money from it.
Yeah, the views and that. But there is because, so say if they catch someone, then the police come, then they have to go to court, and then they have to get found guilty. But in the meantime, they're all over Facebook, and they've not actually been found guilty yet.
Yeah.
And there has been someone that's killed himself. The guy that I'm talking about, Alex, he was on Good Morning Britain or something like that with Piers Morgan, and Piers Morgan was having a go at him, saying that one of these people that you stung, killed himself.
Yeah.
While waiting to go to trial.
Imagine a situation where you literally just walked out of Tesco's and you got surrounded by like fucking 6 people, and they were like saying the wrong name. They were like, Dave Smith. No, it's not. Yeah, it is. We know it's you. I was like, no, it's not. But you're already on Facebook. So nobody's ever going to believe you. Nobody's ever going to believe it's not you.
Yeah.
So, no, it's not me. That's not me. You got it wrong. No, it's not. You're on fucking Facebook Live.
Yeah, because it's on the live, innit? Yeah, that's
because you look a bit that way as well. You know what I mean? You look a bit disabled and a bit noncy.
me.
If you put glasses on,
Right, that's going
you.
Yeah, I know it's madness, but there's a lot of things on the internet you just think you're just doing this for views. Right.
What the internet is now, isn't it? You know what I mean?
Yeah. So how's your YouTube channel going? How long have you been doing it for? What I was trying to say. Sorry, what I was trying to say to you last night is, I was saying sponsor the video, and you all started going on about adverts. I'm saying that when you put a video on there, you can pay to get the bigger reach.
Oh no, I don't do that. No, it's like I've tried Facebook ads and Instagram ads before, and you pay like 20 quid and it reaches 300 people. It's easier to put the work in to do it properly.
Yeah, because I've been posting on it nearly every day. I can't get 100 views yet, but I'm quite impatient. Because I've been doing the podcast every day. Even if I haven't got a guest, I've been doing it on my own. So
Yeah,
it's not even 2 weeks old yet, but it feels like it's been around for ages.
So somebody put me in a video the other day on YouTube because they came to where I work, and they put me in a video and they put my name in the title, and normally they get like 800 views on a video, and they've got like 7,000 views on it because they put my name in the title. So when you put this out, use the hashtags Liam the Terrible and put it in the title, and make a big like how do I put it? Like say something like what did Liam the Terrible really say this, or something like that. Because then when people search for my videos, anyway, because I get my you can see on the analytics on YouTube how much my name gets searched. If your video will be in that search, then it'll come up.
Okay.
So try that. It might work. Obviously, I'll push it as well because although now I've basically just defended paedophiles, I'm probably going to get some shit for it.
Especially when I edit and throw it under the bus and click that with that.
Yeah, of course you will, yeah. Yeah.
But so you've been doing it how long, sorry?
I first uploaded to YouTube about 5 years ago, and that was to show my daughter how you could project a YouTube video to a TV. So I was sat there with my dad and my daughter, and we recorded a little video in his living room and then sent it to the TV. And that was, I think, one of my first uploads. But then I started doing the van life YouTube 3.5 years ago. That's when I started to take it a bit more serious. But I think I've been monetized on YouTube for 2 years. And just about.
You need a certain amount of subscribers before you can monetize.
Yeah, you need 1,000 subscribers, but you also need 4,000 watch hours as well.
Okay.
Which is the bit that's difficult.
Yeah. So how long have you been living in the vans for?
3.5 years.
And how did that come about?
Well, I lived in a house, and I had a camper van, just like a Volkswagen camper van, and I used to go away in it every weekend and all that kind of stuff, like you would in a camper van. And then that relationship went tits up, and I decided to leave, and I left in the camper van because that was my only vehicle to drive at that time. And I stayed in it for a few nights, and then I said, right, I'll wait till I get paid before I put a deposit down on a flat or whatever. And then when I got paid, I was like, oh, well, it was like August time as well. So it was kind of like good weather. Yeah. I was like, oh, I'll wait till next month. I'll save a bit more up. And it was never my intention to live in it. But then I was just like, fucking hell, my wages are all in my fucking bank. They're not going out on council tax and rent deposits for places and all that stuff that you'd have to buy. Yeah. So then it just went from there, really. And then I bought a bigger van. I bought a boat as well for a little bit, but it weren't as fun.
What kind of boat?
It was just like a canal boat. it was just limiting where you could go. Obviously, it only goes on water, and water's like.
I'd love a canal boat. Where I'm moving to in Hinkley, they got a canals there. Been to Hinkley.
Okay.
Been to Hinkley. You've heard of Hinkley?
No.
Fair enough. You just look really offended.
No. What's happening with moving anyway? We'll have to talk about it.
Yeah, a little bit. Literally Thursday, about 20 to 5, I got the email saying that they've offered me a house and can I fill all this pre-tenancy stuff in. So I've done all that. It took me fucking ages. So I didn't do it till Thursday night. So I rang the lady yesterday and said, look, I know you haven't, well, she didn't answer. So I left a message and I said, look, I know you probably haven't had time to look at my paperwork. But what's the process like? What's the next steps? I filled all the tenancy and I got the money from my mum. Everything's set in stone, but I don't know what's happening next. Like, I haven't got to travel 6 hours just to sign one bit of paper. Don't know.
You're able to do an e-signature, surely.
That's what I'm going to try and do. Or Caitlin can go there, she said. Caitlin's like, I can go and get the keys and you can pay online. And I was like, yeah, we'll do that. But it's up to them, innit? That just sounds too easy. You know what people are like sometimes.
Yeah. But
like, you need to come
this has been a long time coming.
A year.
What an amazing, amazing thing.
Yeah, a year next month.
And I'm properly made up for you. When I saw that you'd been offered somewhere, I was well happy for you.
Thank you, mate. And it's a house.
Plus, you only gave me an hour and a half from me.
Yeah, it's a house as well, and it's a brand new house. Yeah. You can't find it on the Google because it's not. I don't even know if it's finished being built yet.
Wow. So we can have a slumber party then.
Well, this is what I was saying to my mate Keno. I want to get like a fucking massive desk and some proper podcast mics, look like a radio station.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Try and do like a proper podcast.
Well, happy for you.
Yeah, so hopefully on Monday, hopefully Caitlin can get the keys and I can. Her boyfriend's going to move me, which is to him. He's got work plans, so I've just got to pay for the fuel, which probably be about £1 million.
But see, it was worth selling your washing machine after all.
I've got another washing machine.
Yeah, you buy another.
Yeah, that's what they're the only. Yeah, if you look upstairs, Alfie's got a brand new bed and I've got rugged down and all that shit because I was thinking I'm never going to move and I need to stop living in this limbo because I got rid of everything, didn't I? Thinking I won't take. I've just been on the mattress and then no washing machine. Got rid of the good fridge freezer. I got that little shitty fridge and it's just fucking like I'm in a squat. And I'm in a nice 2-bed house and all the rooms are empty and I'm just in the front room. And it's fucking depressing. And then I was like, I'm never going to move. So I need to start making the house nicer. So I've got all these rooms nice now. I've literally just finished putting the blind up. And then there's like, I can move now. And my mum's like, you need a washing machine. So my mum's bought me a washing machine about a month ago. So I've got the washing machine in Alfie's bed, some TV and just some clothes. So it's not too much.
But you're going to actually be able to settle in this new place, aren't you? Which is good.
Yeah.
It's going to be better for your big fucking round potato head, isn't it? You know what I mean?
Lay my big round potato head down at night. The only thing is, there's no carpets. And when I moved into this house, like 2 years ago, there's no carpets here. We paid for all new carpets and we paid like a fucking pay weekly thing, which sounds really cheap, but then you pay it for like 100 years. And when you work out what you pay, it's really expensive. And my ex is like, just take the carpets up. And I'm like, I don't know whether to do.
I've got a better idea. Just cancel direct debit.
I paid all that ages ago.
Oh, right, okay.
I'm saying in the new place, should I take the carpets from here and hope that I can cut them down?
Yeah, I would. Why not?
They're all stuck down though.
Well, don't take them down. Listen, come up with solutions, not problems.
I'm just saying, this new place I'm moving to hasn't got carpets, and I've not long paid for the carpets here. And when I leave here, the council come in and rip all the carpets up. Doesn't matter what condition they're in. And upstairs,
yeah, it's true. Yeah, they'll rip them up.
Upstairs, they're like brand new upstairs, pretty much. So I don't know if to just try and get them up and roll them up and take them in the van.
Yeah, you might as well. Even if you just use them for smaller rooms and stuff, it'll be right.
Yeah, hopefully the room's a tiny bit smaller. I can cut it down. This is entertaining. That woman's right. It is a dull podcast.
She was right. I did think that. I was thinking that's got to think right.
No, it's nice to chat to you. Like people just like listening. I do one on my own, and people like still listen. And I'm just chatting about EastEnders. So what's your plan?
What do you think? Do you think that the one that we did last night would it sounds good? All right. Do you think that would be funny?
Yeah, that'd be quite funny. If
Ricky can't half talk.
Ricky, well, whispering all over it. The thing about me is, last night, fucking hell, I'd said bye to you guys, by the way.
I didn't hear you.
My friend Fionn, do you know Fionn, the Welsh girl? She's obsessed with pissing on me. She was like, she come in the comments going, "Oh, Stan, I need a puddle and all this bollocks." So I said, "I'm going to come off the live quick, guys. I'll be back in a minute. I'll come off and I'll come back." And I said bye, and then I entered it, but I think it's delayed, isn't it? So I went by my.
Hold on a sec. What I heard there was you were hanging out with your mates, and a girl said, "Oh, come for a cuddle," and you were like, "Oh, fuck my friends off."
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Then I went live, and she was with her boyfriend. Mate, she's a nutter. I used to talk to her ages ago, right? And
I went on your live when she was saying she was trying to get Alexa to play something, but what was it? Everybody wants to be a cat or something. She was repeating over and over again, but saying it wrong.
Yeah, I had phone sex with her ages ago, and she always brings it up all the time. And her fiance is always there, and he doesn't seem to mind. So I don't know if he's a bit kinky. And she says the same thing. It's like visiting your auntie with Alzheimer's. Every single Saturday, she would go live. She was pissed at her head. She goes, "You've seen my tits. I've seen your cuck. I'm going to piss on you, Stan." And then her boyfriend's just in the background. And it's the same all the time. And then last night I went live with, I don't know if you know Johnny Vintus. So it's me,
No.
Johnny Vintus, who's one of my friends. I've actually met him in real life. He's one of the only TikTokers I've met in the real world. So there's three of us. And then she was like, "I've seen your cock." We had phone sex talking to him. And I was like, fuck's sake. And yeah, it was just the funniest live. I was just sitting drinking my tea. I didn't drink last night. What's your relationship with alcohol?
I can take it or leave it. I had it last night. Actually, I had 2 bottles of San Miguel, which is the most I've had in probably a year. I think I normally have 1 bottle, maybe 2 or 3 nights a week. I'm not that big a drinker. I'd rather drink orange juice or something. You know what I mean?
What would you be like if you was really drunk, though?
Jolly.
No.
What's been described as, I think somebody called me something like a jolly nightmare. That's how they describe me being drunk. Because then I get to that point where my arms and legs don't work anymore, and I'm just sort of rolling around on the floor. One of them kinds of drunks.
Yeah, I can take it. I used to drink every day for years, and then
Really?
When I met Caitlin, I was drinking every day, and she would drink with me, and we was having like a really fucking volatile relationship. Then she fell pregnant, so she couldn't drink, and then I quit, and I quit for like a whole year. She doesn't really drink anyway, so she wasn't drinking. And then a year done me good because now I can take it or leave it. But the only thing is, if I do drink, I do find it hard to stop it.
Really?
I can go for weeks, months, and I went a year without drinking. But if I would have drunk yesterday, Friday, with you boys on the live, I'll be drinking today, then I'll be drinking Sunday, and then I'd really find it hard to stop it. I think it's like a binge drinker, isn't it?
Anyway, listen, what have you told Alfie that you're moving?
Have I told him? I haven't told him, no. I FaceTimed him yesterday, but there was loads of noise going on. He was in the car. He's just had another baby.
That's true.
Yeah, so he's got his baby brother now.
Wow.
which is a bit.
You look good.
Huh?
You look good.
I look good.
Gutted.
Oh, gutted. No, I'm not gutted. I'm just saying it's a bit weird, isn't it? Because you got 2 kids, didn't you?
I just noticed when you said that she'd had a new baby, you got tears in your eyes.
No, my eyes may be watering. I'm not crying.
No, it's not crying. No, you're not crying, but obviously it's you know, it's an emotional time. You know what I mean? When
No, it's not. No, I'm just saying it's a bit weird, isn't it? You got 2 kids, haven't you?
yeah.
So if your baby's mum had another kid with someone else, and your
Yeah,
kid,
I've never been in that situation, so I don't know what that would be like. But
yeah, I'm trying to put you in there, in your head.
put me, yeah, it would be strange, wouldn't it? Especially if I was still in love with them, like you are.
Say that. I'm not in love with her. I miss her massive tits in my face, but there's no love.
I hope a new boyfriend's listening to this.
Yeah. So, Warren, you know how it is. No, there's no love there. People are like, so good how you get along. And I was like, yeah, but we didn't. We fucking really didn't get along. And now we're
But
not.
that is good. That is it is good. And to be fair, it's really good that he's helping you move house and all that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I've been breakups before where I've tried to kill myself because I couldn't fucking take it anymore. This was years ago. And but this time it's mutual, and I was so happy to get her out of the house. Obviously, I miss Alfie, but I just hated living with her. But people assume because she's younger and prettier, and that she like left me or something, and I'm always wanting her back. But
Are you trying to? Yeah, it just seemed like that. Like an outsider.
It's not true. I don't know what to do about girls. I was talking to
You need a tissue. You need a tissue.
No, moving on. I was talking to a girl last night. What did she say? I'd done a joke, you know, when I replied to my own comments.
Yeah.
So I was saying, Stan, my mum's just died. And then I was singing like, where's your mum gone or something like that. I can't remember what it was. In tribute. And she was like, oh my God, can you do my funeral? And I said, I can do, but warning, I am a prolific necrophiliac. And then she was like, oh my God, marry me. And then I was like, get in my DM. And then I was voice noting her on that. But they're always
your player. If you're listening to this, Caitlin, it doesn't need you, see? It doesn't really need you.
But when I move to Leicestershire, maybe there'll be more ladies that I can actually see. But
yeah, and the further up north you get, the more loose women get as well. So
I just need to yeah, that's true. I need to get with the right one though. I've been with quite controlling women. Not you, Caitlin, of course. But
definitely not Caitlin.
yeah, I get proper under the phone.
She's told you to say that, hasn't she?
I think you need to start off on the right foot when you get in a new relationship, don't you? So if I would have started off on the right foot with these girls and be like, you can't tell me what to do, I'm doing whatever I want to do. There's a sort of, they don't really know you that well, so they're not going to start bossing you around, you know what I mean? But then you get...
I don't think it matters. Because from experience, you get lured in and they say, oh no, you can do what you want. I'm not like that. You can live your own life and I won't interfere with it. And then you get to that sort of 18-month period where honeymoon period's well and truly gone, and then that's it. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They've got you.
She won't listen to this. I have to nag her to death to watch one of my TikToks, but I couldn't walk the dog or anything.
Really?
She didn't want me to go and out and walk the dog, and I'm like, I've got a husky, and this is like, obviously I had my husky, and I used to walk miles every day and stuff like that, and then I got with her, and then everything just changed, and then when we had a baby, I was just fucked. Having a baby like ruined our relationship. Obviously I love him and I'm happy, but everything just goes out the window. I don't understand these people that have a baby and then have another baby. Like, how have you got a sex life after one baby?
It is hard. It is hard having a baby, definitely. But
your kids the same up?
No.
That's what I was going to say.
No.
You just have one kid with one woman, and then you don't have sex again, and you have to go on to the next one.
Well, I didn't even have sex with my daughter's mum. I think it was just one of them. You know, when you share a bath towel or something.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm not. I didn't. I'm going to deny all ever being anywhere near that. You know what I mean?
It's what I remember when I went to when Caitlin gave birth, and they get the little fucking hospital bands out the end of the hospital around his ankle, around his wrist or something. And we went to leave, and he was in the car seat, and his band had fallen off, and all the doors are locked, quite secure in it. And they was like, you can't leave without his hospital band. And then I was looking for it, and then the midwife looked at him and looked at me and was like, oh yeah, she knew I was his dad. Just looking at me. He weighed exactly the same as what I weighed, and his ear was folded down, and you can see my ear sticks out because my ear was folded down. His ear was like that.
Really?
Yeah, his apparently it's quite natural, and their balls are massive. Do you remember that? Have you got a boy? Have you got girls?
I don't remember his balls being massive.
The ball sack is inflated with gas or air or something. It was like that big, seriously, and it was like blown up. And I whispered something to Caitlin, the midwife, she was like, that will go down. And then she went, do you want to hold him? And I was like, are you going to clean him first? And then she was like, we don't clean them. And I was like, oh, okay. So I was being serious because I thought they cleaned them before they give you them. Oh,
you would surely wipe it down.
Yeah, maybe a little bit. But still,
I don't remember that part of it.
Mate, it's mental. And they always shit themselves, don't the women?
Yeah, I'm not going to go into it too much because she might listen, but it's something I bring up regularly.
What?
I bring it up.
I thought you was going to go into more detail and say something.
No, I'll get it. Not be worth my life wouldn't be worth living if I did. But I bring it up regularly anyway.
So what's the deal with you? You got 2 baby mamas and you got a girlfriend.
No. I've got my daughter's mum, and then I've got Phoenix's mum, but I'm with Phoenix's mum.
Oh, okay. So what's the rest of your plans for today?
Well, I've got a rare weekend off because I work too much. So I came out into the countryside. If you can really see out of here, actually. You see that mountain up there?
Yeah. Where's that?
Well, in the Peak District.
Nice. I've never been there.
But basically, I came out here last night, and obviously I was on the podcast and that with you, but just to relax. But today the sun is blaring. I've not been out yet because I just got out of bed and then came straight onto this. But I'm just going to go sit out in the sun for a bit and chill and do some more coffee and that.
Nice, living the dream. So does your kid's mum not want to live with you? She's not nagging you to come into the house?
She's not nagging me at all to come live with her now. We've got an understanding of how things are and how things have been, and it's just it works out all right.
See, that's the sort of relationship I need going in, but because everyone I've been in, they try and change you. You're this way, and then they get with you and they change you, ruin you.
No, to be fair, she's the opposite of that. Like she encourages me to go out and go places and go out into the countryside. I think she's trying to get rid of me, to be honest. Like, she's trying to say you should be out. She might have got somebody else. You know what I mean?
She's a bit younger, isn't she?
Well, she's a bit younger than me, yeah. She's legal.
Yeah, that's the other problem people keep saying I have, because I always go for young girls.
I don't go for young girls. I don't think I think the biggest age gap I've had up to this one was probably like 3 years or something. And my longer term partner that I had was 4 years older than me. So I don't go for it. Just happened to happen like that way.
How old are you now?
Well, I'm in my late 30s.
Sound like David Brent.
Yeah. Well, I mean, my very late 30s, like.
I'm 38.
I'm over 39, let's say.
Oh, nearly 40. I'm 39 in July.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
See, that surprises me because I would have had you 10 years older than me. You know.
Fuck off. People were saying I was younger last night. I definitely don't act my age. I saw some pictures of me doing BMXing when I was young. Like I had to go into foster care for a little bit. And I used to always do BMXs. Me and my mates used to build them in the garden.
Really?
And I remember going into foster care and there was like an older kid there and he had like the best BMX. And he used to do all these fucking tricks. And I used to hang out with him and think he was so cool because I could just about like bunny hop or something.
Really? But
yeah, I love BMXing. So that was something he was into.
I've just literally, so I had, getting older, I had a lot of time off BMX because I don't bounce as much as I used to. Having kids, I had a few quite bad falls where I banged my head since I've had kids, and I kind of stopped because I didn't want to. I fell off whilst I had my daughter with me. We went out riding, and I fell off and banged my head and got knocked unconscious while she was with me.
Wow.
But there were people around me that I knew that were luckily looking after her, but it could have been fucking different, you know what I mean? So I basically stopped at that point. But I bought a BMX 2 years ago when lockdown started because I had naught to do. And then I put it in somebody's garage and it's been there ever since, and I got it back 2 days ago. So I had to go on it and it hurts. Like, even just doing bunny hops was hurting my forearms and everything.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to get a BMX. Caitlin's like too old. And I'm like, yeah. I'm not going to do tricks on it and that. I'm just to get about.
Yeah, you should definitely do that.
I did have a nice mountain bike when I sold it to me, but I just sold fucking everything. And now I am moving. So it is an hour now. Do you want to do a little fake promo thing?
Yeah, what do you want to do?
Did you see my message? If I say about how long you've been living in a caravan, you go mental and then walk off screen.
I didn't see your message, no, but
did you see the video that I played you with Bill? I told him about grey hair and he went mental.
I can't fucking watch it because signal's going. All right.
Basically, me and Bill, he's got grey in his hair, and I was like, I'm going to say something about your hair, and then you go mental. So I said to him, oh, some women like grey hair, and then he just got really offended, and we was arguing, and people messaged him on Instagram, people that know him really well, going, what the fuck happened? Because we went mental at each other. So this is a clip for TikTok. Should we do the caravan, or do you want to do something else? Every boy and
frozen now. Am I all right on yours?
I'm pretending. Am I moving?
Yeah, I can see you now. It's all good now.
Oh, last night when I went back in Ricky's live, we were singing "Every boy and every man, grab the caravan of love, one up, that's what I was going to say. I was live with him again. This is really late, and then Zara wanted to go. She wanted him to come in a box. So we ended the live, and then I went live with Zara. Do you know her?
No, I don't know many people on TikTok, to be fair.
Ricky's in love with her. So it was me and her waiting for Ricky to come in, and Ricky didn't.
Is that scrambled egg girl?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do know because she's from near me, I think, isn't she? She sounds like.
She said last night that her ex was from Sheffield, and she thinks she spent a lot of time in Sheffield, but
yeah,
somewhere in Yorkshire. But so it's
me.
She
sounds common as mope.
It was me and her waiting for Ricky to come in, and he didn't fucking come in. And I'm sober, and she's like having a wine and that, and I'm like, "Where's Ricky then?" And he just didn't fucking come in, and then I just come off in the end. And he just voice noted me this morning. He's just woken up as well, same as Trucker G. So should we do the?
Do you think that me and Trucker G are gonna have a fight?
Funny last night, and everyone was like, going on about it.
Yeah, in the comments, that guy wouldn't shut up about it, saying, "Oh, that I bottled it, I'm a pussy," and all that. I was like, "We didn't actually have a beef. We're not actually beefing."
It happens all the time.
Yeah.
Sometimes I think, what if that was true? I don't know if you saw the video where my friends Keno and Liz, they rang me and I pretended to chat Liz up.
Yeah.
And everyone's calling me a snake and a rat. And I was like, if it was true, why would I put it on my personal page and show everyone what a cunt?
Yeah.
Think about it logically. Should we do
It was a good sketch, that.
the caravan thing, or do you want to do something else?
Yeah, go on then. Oh, yeah, we'll do some improv acting.
But I think it's probably best if you just walk off the camera, and then I
I can't really walk. So yeah, we'll sort of just go for it.
So, how long have you been living in a caravan life, mate?
Listen, I don't fucking live in a caravan, and I'm not having any more of this fucking podcast. This is Ricky Vet's fault, telling people that I live in a fucking caravan. Why don't you just fuck off? Stick your podcast up your arse, mate. Fuck off.
I thought it was a caravan.
Fucking not a caravan. I've had enough.
Jesus. Yeah, that's perfect. I'll edit that off. If I put that on TikTok, everyone will be like, "Oh my god." Most people know it's a joke, but there's always some people that don't know it's a joke.
Yeah, definitely.
And the one with Bill, people keep messaging me and say, "I've just watched the whole hour of the podcast on YouTube to see you fall out in it and to realise it was just banter." Tricking people into watching it. I'll let you go now.
All right, nice one, mate. It's been a pleasure.
Can we talk to you on this?
All right.
Catch you later, mate.
Bye, Felicia.
Bye.